How are you now?
I'm doing good, you?
I'm all right. I got my. I don't know if you noticed this. I have a Christmas sweater on.
Yeah, go Jesus. Okay.
Yeah,
And then it has something at the bottom. What's that?
it's your birthday.
Ah.
All right. So if you guys can't, this is for the visual aspect of this. But if you're listening to this, I'm wearing a Jesus sweater. Hold on. Let me zip up this thing. I remember last episode there was some kind of bulge that I had.
Yeah.
It's like I had a hard on while I was talking.
We had technical difficulties, but
Yeah, it's too big. That was the technical difficulty.
Well, God has his ways.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Yeah,
Oh man, how was your weekend, man?
it was all right. I had a weird thing happen where someone asked me to be on a reality dating show.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
were they were
alright.
looking for. This was the funniest part. They were looking for South Asian comedians,
South Asian comedians,
AKA
okay.
brown comedians, to be on their dating show.
Oh, really? Okay.
Indian, and then Pakistan, all that, and then and then the lady called and she said, "Yeah, we're looking
Oh,
for South Asian," because
right.
and she said, "Yeah, we're looking for South Asian comedians, blah blah blah," and I said, "Just so you know, like, Uzbekistan is in Central Asia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not South Asian."
Oh, yeah, that doesn't count, right? Yeah.
And then she said, she said it. "Oh, it's okay."
Really?
Like, it's over.
She's like, it's Asia.
It's
Still, yeah.
Asian.
Yeah, it's not north. It's central, technically.
Yeah. If as long as you're not, you're confusing looking enough, you're
That's
on the show. You just-
that reminds me of like arguments about Jersey where it's like north south Jersey, but there's no central Jersey.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a thing of like, there's no such thing as central.
Nobody
It's south.
cares.
It's north.
Yeah,
Whatever. Is it? There's no in between.
I don't know what she expected. Like, I would say yeah, and then the people, like, they'll be like, and we got another South Asian comedian, and then it just shows my name and the flag, and then all the Indian people would just be like, "What is this? This isn't even this guy's name
Oh
is
man,
it's a Hebrew word."
that is.
So what Indian guy? It's the lightest skinned Indian person I've ever seen.
Imagine put you in a dating show and the person you match up with was like, "Nah, I'm alright."
Yeah,
Just
they would ask all kinds. That would probably be more viewers because everybody messed up in every single way. Because they would be like, first of all, this guy's not Indian, Bengali, and then they're they're probably gonna pick a brown girl.
What's your favorite holiday? Purim. How about
Yeah,
you?
Purim, yeah.
Purim, right?
Yeah, Hanukkah. Oh, really? That's an Indian style thing?
What's
No.
yours? Diwali. What's that?
Yeah. Then the parents, they invite me to see their parents, and they're like, "What?" They would just be like, "Are you in the right house? I don't understand."
Parents just take her away and shit like that. Like, no, it's okay. We're done here.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
weird.
crazy.
Yeah, I said no because they
Smart move.
wanted they wanted my family to be in it.
Oh, is that intensive, huh? Like that in depth? Nah. Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, because then your whole family becomes like exploited, really.
Yeah,
Then you become like the pseudo Kardashians or something like that.
yeah, yeah. There's, I don't know if you have this, but I don't like. If it was just me and it was money, then I
Mhm.
wouldn't care because I doubt anybody watches these things.
Right.
Maybe they do. I don't know.
I mean,
I wouldn't even watch this stuff, but the fact that you put your family in it, then it's kind of like it's their private life.
Yeah.
I don't want their private life to be in the thing.
Yeah. Nah, that's it. That gets very messy real fast.
Yeah.
And then who knows? I mean, everyone acts different when there's a camera in front of them,
Yeah.
You might have thought you know your uncle for your whole entire life until you had a camera in front of him.
Yeah,
Now you're
yeah.
acting different, do moonwalking and shit. It's like, yo, what's happening? I thought you could have danced. I knew you for all these years. Now you dancing and
Yeah.
you break dancing and shit. What's going on?
And you don't know how they're gonna edit it to make certain family members look
yeah.
better or worse.
Yo, that is true, yo. Cause them edits be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They be having good people be looking like bigots, yo. You be like,
Yeah.
yo, what is happening?
Yeah.
This person's a saint, and now they made him turn into the, God knows what. That's crazy.
Do you ever do you know anyone that's ever been in reality TV?
Nah, I haven't, man. But no, I haven't, to be honest. But the same fear though, like
Yeah.
about how they gonna edit it, and it seems like everyone that does reality, man, their reality is distorted.
Yeah, yeah.
Is no longer, they don't even have a control of their own reality because of the reality the show created about them.
Yeah, so it's not even.
Yeah, then this weird like Truman Show loop about like their life, but then in a microscope that was caused by the show that they signed up for. It's like
Yeah.
weird, and then every time you see them, it's in the guise of some drama that seems not real or
Yeah.
very abstract. And you're like, are they? What are they arguing about? What
Yeah.
and why is it happening this weird? They'd be on a reunion show, and all of a sudden, it'd be like, and that's why you're an asshole. And blah blah. It'd be like, yo, what's happening? Y'all just
Yeah.
introduce each other. Like,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
y'all arguing already.
It's a bit of a weird world, and if you like if you're a comedian and you want, I don't see how one correlates with the other. Like people that watch reality TV and you want people to come to your comedy shows.
Right.
They see the most negative light, the most negative part of you on reality TV. I don't know anybody that kind of was successful after that, or they were successful despite that, because they had to kind of get that. I know Theo Vaughn was on reality TV,
Yeah.
but he had to prove himself past the reality TV, so he had to kind of, like kind of
Break out of it.
break out of it. And there are a few other comics that did that too. So I don't really see,
Yeah.
I don't really see anybody benefiting from that, unless you're like the Kardashians, and even then I'm like, why would you want that life?
Yeah. I mean, it's such a weird. Even the pay too. It's like,
No, you don't get paid well.
oh really? You don't.
Bachelor, the Bachelor, you
Yeah.
don't get paid for that.
Oh.
You don't get paid for that.
You know what? I feel like it could be something if you don't have any other skills you're trying to leverage or something like that, or you have like
Yeah.
skills that you don't want to, I don't know, go through that route. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I would feel like a good reality show, like probably like, look, who's that one light skinned dude that was what's like light skinned black dude or something? I think he was on one of the like Bachelors or
Yeah,
something
the
like that.
last one.
Yeah, and like now he's in tabloids, and not tabloids, but he's in the news now or whatever.
Yeah, they're all in tabloids.
Yeah, so I mean, if you have like, say, you coming up with a new crypto coin or something like that, right? And now you become on the Bachelor,
yeah. Bachelor coin.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
bro.
Your head on the thing.
Yeah, you there on the back as you dissing the Bachelorette, and it'd be dope.
Yeah.
That's actually, yeah, bro. Come up with a business, set that shit up right to where it got an LLC or whatever. Go on a reality show, drop a little, tidbits.
Yeah.
Oh, so what you do? Yeah, I'm actually a tech entrepreneur. Oh, what are you a tech entrepreneur? What do you do?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I got this coin. It's called the Bachelor coin or something like that, because I'm the main bachelor for you, baby. And then like all that shit. And then from there, your coin popping. Now you the next Bitcoin,
Yeah.
Anytime a dude get played out, he just buy more coins.
Yeah.
And then he could become the eligible bachelor.
That would be funny if they give you some coin, like instead of the rose. They'd be like, I'll just give you some.
Just have a
I'll
physical
give you
coin.
What is it? 5 Bachelor coin to stay in this competition.
That's hilarious.
That's what I would do. Yeah, because that's all that those things are now. Where it's like they're just commercials for what you're selling. Like all those Bachelor and Bachelorettes, like even the contestants, some of them are not in it for the show.
Hell no.
And some of them say they're in it for love, but that's easy to lie about.
So easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just there's no contractual obligation to marry the person that, even if you get
Right.
picked, you could just say no, we didn't get along.
And then all that pressure too, right? Like, I mean, that's like the worst way to love somebody, right? Underneath the guise of this, like,
yeah, the TV show.
yeah, and it's like, oh, okay, the ratings are low, but does this love mean anything based on,
Right.
like, imagine the ratings are low and you love this person, and then they just cancel the show. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, wait, I loved her. I thought we was gonna do the next game that I was gonna show my love to her, and they just cut it off like, nobody's watching. Your love is
love
not
is-
attractive. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
to you it's great, but to everybody else, ugh, fucking gross. That's the worst thing about
That's crazy.
about reality TV. I guess this is just about any kind of just television or storytelling. It's like it relies on tension and it relies on drama.
Right.
But the thing is like sometimes just good relationships, they don't have much of that. And they might have little blips and shit like that, but
Yeah.
you don't really need that.
No.
I don't know. If I was on The Bachelor, I would totally just I would just lie all the time. I would just say I love you so much, blah blah blah. Because we know everybody there is in it for themselves. So I would just lie all the way, you know.
What would be the one lie that what would be like the biggest, like what would be your incoming lie, your first one? You'd be like, I gotta land this lie and sell it.
Well, the whole point is to win the show, right?
Yeah. Basically for her to like you.
But the whole point is like when you're on the show a lot, that means that you're gaining more episodes. You're in more episodes, right?
Well, it's like because I think every episode or two, they got like a elimination thing. So you got like a game or something like that, and if you don't win or she don't choose you, then it's like that. You know, you line up, and she's like, so to go down the line of each one, I think, and it'd be like, like, hey, this and that, you can stay. This and that, you can stay. This and that, you can stay. Or sometimes they just outright like say you got to pick 2 people and you got to get them out of here. And then they'd be like, yeah.
Oh, you know what I would do? I would do the Pete Davidson route. I would say that my dad is dead, and then just to get pity, and then I would just be emo. I would be like the emo. So then they'd have to like, it's reverse psychology.
Shit, but you gotta come up with another lie, because them producers, they get tricky, yo, because them producers, they have background. I feel like they know who they picking. And they do background checks and shit.
But then that'll be part of the episode.
But see, this is how they're gonna fuck you, right?
Why?
Because then they're gonna add some game that's gonna reveal deeper secrets that may allude to you lying.
But then that'll go. I'll already know.
Okay, so you're gonna have additional lies. You're gonna have backup lies.
Like I'll say in the beginning, my dad's dead, and I'll have a fake tattoo of the date.
Yeah. of the date
on my bicep or something.
Okay, so suppose they have like a water skiing pool challenge.
Yeah.
Where you
and then it washes off.
Where you have to jump in.
And then the tattoo washes off, and they'll be like, dun, dun, dun.
I want to see how you guys handle alcohol, but outside your body.
Yeah. And then it just completely goes away.
You guys got to jump in a barrel of alcohol, of like rubbing alcohol, just to prove your love and shit.
Yeah.
People with Speedos, like you're over there stressing, like, shit. All right, well, I gotta come with another lie.
So here's the lie. They'll be like, "Whoa, why does that?" Like, there'll be a guy who's like, "I noticed his tattoo was gone," and then the lady, then they would tell the woman, and then I would say, the tattoo was never permanent because my love for him was never permanent either, unlike my love for you. And then I would take out my other arm, and it would reveal a permanent tattoo of her face.
Cue the dramatic music.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
Dun, 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 and like that. And then she'd be like, "Oh my God, he cares more for me than he does for his dad," And then I'll win, and then I'll come out with a clothing line.
A clothing
like
line.
Right after.
What store you selling? Kohl's or
no, all online.
Okay.
Brick and
direct
mortar,
to consumer.
Yes. Just cut the middleman.
Middle person. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good save.
Yeah. You gotta. It's always, everything just ends up being like a commercial for what you selling. Like if it's on TV and stuff.
Kind of have to at this point, man. I mean, it's good. I think like people put you in that position too. Like it's almost like you almost like wanting to like do it because the attention you get, like sometimes like the unsolicited attention you get like from being in part of these like reality shows and stuff. Like now that again the light skinned dude, now I know about him because he's like on Yahoo News and like actual news sites and stuff. So it's like it's to the point that like I'm kind of sold on this dude, and I never seen the Bachelor or Bachelorette or whatever, and now I'm like invested, kind of. Not full, not like I'm partially invested enough for me to know about him and his situation. And it's like, if that's the case, you better sell something. Yeah, go get that crypto coin. But what's your Bachelor coin? Any Bachelorette you like, you can just flick the coin on her face. And then
But that's the thing. It's like it's a very bringing it to culture. It's like it's a very American thing for like every aspect of not every, I won't say every, but a lot of it's like kind of bought in where every aspect of your life is transactional in some way. Where like people are on TV because they're getting something, you're getting back, and like sometimes even talking to people, you kind of go like you ever talk to someone on the street, like the people with clipboards, they go, do you have a moment for like the fucking elephants in Sudan? And you're like and you're like, you would never talk to me unless you wanted something from me. And granted, I'm victim to this too, because if someone comes up to me, and one time a guy did this, he came up to me, I was sitting in the park, he sat right next to me, this young kid, and he's like, hey, do you want to have a conversation? And I went, ew, no, get out of here. What's wrong with you? I thought he wanted to kill me. It's like so flipped.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because you're like, why don't you want anything from me? It's always like that thing in the back of our heads, you know?
Yeah, the sense of community is highly lacking.
It's all about.
I would say I mean, cause we live in New York, so like New York is like on some other like you know what I mean?
It's even more. Yeah,
like you go down south, people talk like it's that thing of like I went to Tennessee, Nashville, or it's like a bachelor party weekend, whatever. And like people were talking like
to you.
Yeah, I mean like we were having conversations. They had input, and the way they inputted themselves into the conversation was like very like it was actually fun.
What do you mean? Where were you?
Yeah, so we was watching a football game at some bar or something like that, right? And like it's a place where it's like a big place where you can like order drinks and like food is showing like 20 games on like every screen and shit, right? And like we're there, and the friends I was with, they're like diehard like football fans. Like they're the ones that like a team loses on some pivotal moment, shit, they cry or something like that, right? And like they got a tattoo of like their whatever, serious, right? Permanent, right? And yeah, we're just talking about sports. We're talking about stuff, and like everyone, we're talking about the Raiders, and then they're just talking about like their team and all this other stuff, and like they just interjected, but like it was crazy. We spent like hours there, just random people talking, and we had like a good time.
Yeah,
it was like it's not cringy. Some people try to interject in a conversation. It's kind of like you kind of like leave, please.
And they don't know how, or we don't accept it because we're like, this is not normal.
Yeah, because and we don't live in a. They come from a culture too that they don't know how to interject correctly. So they might be, you talking about something, they're like, "Hey, yeah, I know what you're talking about." They're like, you like, get away, get away. But please stop. The awkward silence ain't letting you leave. No, So people that like, and I'll say down south, like you go down there, people talk to you, but they talk in a way that's not cringy. Like it's almost like kind of like they know how to engage with random people and not expect something from them.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good to know. There was some clip on Conan where he went to Israel, and there was a guy he bumped into, like an old man.
Right.
And the old man was like, he was talking to him, and then the old man is like, come to my apartment, have a coffee.
Really?
And Conan is like, what? And then he's like, yeah, come up. I live right there. We have a coffee. And then Conan's like, yeah, I'm sorry. We got a lot of filming. and we got a lot of filming, but maybe next time. And then the old man's like, you're not coming. Why are you lying to me? And then Conan looks at him, and then it cuts to him in the guy's apartment just drinking coffee.
That's funny.
And it was so interesting because there was such a genuine thing. Like all the guy wanted to do was just hang out.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure that has more to do with like if you're around the same types of people,
right?
You feel like a sense of community more. Or like if you're only around, Jewish people, or you're only around Muslim people, then you're more likely to go like, oh, open my door, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But because there's so many different kinds of people here, and I guess that whole trust thing is more difficult to.
Yeah, I feel like even in because when I went up to Europe, man, like even the people there, they were very welcoming,
Yeah.
Like on some, Yeah, bro. Like it was actually kind of crazy. Yeah, because I agree with you on that one, and I
Yeah.
think an addition to that too is just either a really like an environment where it's just kind of like safe. I would say,
Yeah.
like, so
Yeah.
when I went out to Scotland, like hanging out with people and like just going out with them and stuff. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
Like they was like, oh yeah, come on, no, don't worry, I got you drinks. Yeah, come, like come ride with us. Oh, come stay with us. It's not blah
Yeah.
blah. I'm just like, wow, okay, but it wasn't cringy. It wasn't like on
No.
some like somebody do that in New York or something
You'd
like
be
that. Like,
what
hey,
do you
come with
what
me.
do
I'm
you
like,
want?
I'm gonna die if I
Yeah.
go with you. Like,
Yeah, no, it's true.
I just know it. Like, but for there, it's like, oh, I know I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm from here, and I know like it's gonna be fucking crazy, right? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, this is. I think it's like just if it's safe, it's good. If it's not safe, then it's like I will probably die.
But then how do you that's the one thing it's always like why is it that in certain places and I guess it's not just the people but it's also like the cuz I do feel that too when I go outside of the states or maybe outside of New York.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people care more or I don't know if that's the right way to say it but um I don't know. It's not as transactional. Maybe it's because it's New
Yeah.
York. I don't know.
Yeah, New York is. I mean, man, L.A. I mean, that's like on another level though.
Oh, it's like that too.
Oh, bro,
I don't know.
Really? You
I
was out
I
there,
was
right?
there for like 2 weeks, but I didn't really get to know the people.
I
I mean,
mean,
I didn't like some of the people, but I was just like, oh, this is probably just like an idiot. I don't know.
I mean, look, okay, well, fair enough. It could just be an
Yeah,
idiot.
I
Let me
don't
not
know.
just assume everyone in LA, is that.
Yeah,
But yeah, I feel like those places where it's like high, like everyone's there to try to make it or something like that. That it's like, okay, what can you do for me? What
Oh,
do you
that.
have? What are
Yeah.
your what can I get from you?
yeah.
I think that's what it is. And New York is like the worst.
Yeah.
No. Between New York and LA, because I hear things about LA that's kind of like,
Well, L.A. is like, it is what can I get from you,
mm-hmm.
but it's this facade of. What is it? I heard this one rapper is like not compassionate, only polite, or like they're polite but they're not compassionate to anyone.
Right, yeah.
But here they're not polite, but they are more compassionate, where they will help you with the door and they will help you with like taking things, but they won't be like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like we'll be like, "Why are you so happy?"
Yeah.
This is New York, you know.
That is true. You do get angry at people that's like too happy sometimes when you're out here in New York,
Well, that's how you know they're not from here, because you go like, "Why?
Yeah.
There's too much annoying shit happening."
Be smiling, like just loud talking about personal stuff, and you be like, yo, like somebody can just
please,
follow you,
please
yo.
stop.
Like, yes,
Yeah.
one time I took out $100, which I did today at 3 a.m. and I have it now in my pocket.
Wallet, yeah.
Yeah, you be like, yo, what is
Yeah.
going on, yo?
Yeah,
Like, yo, you
yeah.
got $300? Well, let me help you learn. I don't want to take it from you, and so you don't do it again.
Yeah.
There you go. You paid $300 via me taking it from you for you to learn better.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
I remember going to LA and I think I told you the taco. Remember that? I told you about this.
I
No?
think
There was one lady.
Yeah,
There was one lady. My friend, he took
Mhm.
me to this one taco spot, and she went, "Do you want a corn tortilla or a flour tortilla?"
right.
And I go, "What's the difference?" I genuinely I don't know. I just eat the food and I don't really care after. I mean, like, especially when you're broke, you just give me the fuel to keep going. I
Just give
don't
me
need,
the life force.
whatever.
My HP is running low. I
Yeah,
need to re-up this.
Just let's move on with this. And granted, this is my fault that I asked, because I should have just said, corn, whatever. They were the same price, so I'm like, corn, whatever. But then I made the mistake of asking
Ooh,
corn
okay.
tortilla or flour tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
The lady said the flour. I think she went on a 10-minute rant or 5-minute rant on corn and why it's better and why it's like made in the
Wow.
house. And then after like 5 minutes, she kept going, and I go, "Ma'am, I don't care this much.
You told her that.
I really don't care this much." And she was
Mm.
surprised by my rudeness, New York rudeness.
Yeah.
She's like, "What?" And I go, "Ma'am, we were talking about this for 5 minutes. You could have gotten my order. I could have gotten my food by now, but I'm still talking to you about corn and flour tortillas." You have nothing else to do. Just give me the food.
That is, yo, son.
And then she looked at me so upset.
Like anybody would.
Yeah, but what is? It's like
son.
completely different wavelengths.
Yo, bro, if you said that to somebody in New York, somebody would have cut you up like, yo, who the fuck you talking
Right,
to?
but nobody in New York would talk like that. Everybody in New York,
Yeah,
you
right.
ask about this. This is what happened. One time I was in a diner, and we asked them what's in it was like 2 a.m, and we asked this one waiter in the diner, we're like,
Right.
what's in the disco burger? And he just looks at us and says, the good shit.
That's,
That's all he said. So we started laughing, and then that's it. We ordered the shit, and it didn't matter. We didn't care what was in it. But, oh, man, it's just something about...
yo.
I'm not gonna. I don't understand that thing. It's like we're wasting our life.
We wasting
I gotta
our
waste
life.
my life.
That's an immigrant type of thing right there. Yeah.
No, it's
Is it?
just
I don't
getting
know.
older. Where you're like,
Yeah, true.
you're like, why am I? Sometimes when people talk too much, I just look at their mouths and I go, why am I listening to this? Like genuinely, like I'm losing my life listening to this.
So I'm losing my life.
That's what I was thinking about when I was looking at that lady just talk about tortillas. I go, man, this is what you like. I can't be the only one that you do this to. You've spent maybe a year of your life explaining what corn and flour tortillas are.
Yeah, maybe
This is your life.
Maybe she's an enthusiast. You know, maybe the job she has is fits right down her alley. You know, like
You need to find something that interests you more, because
more corn tortillas. Don't come on. I mean, yeah,
Corn
corn and
tortilla-
flour. People are gluten intolerant, right?
nah, man, that's like people that drink the Kool-Aid for like jobs that don't matter.
Oh, jeez, wow. I mean, come on, guy.
Who?
I mean,
Who?
what gluten allergies are real,
I
right?
didn't
Isn't
say
that
they're not real.
isn't that something? Wait, does
Celiac.
flour has gluten?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right,
then
yeah,
corn, you know,
But I didn't say it's not real. But like, come on.
corn might be healthy too. You know, suppose you're on a
Now
diet, you
you
need fiber.
sound like that lady.
Well, you know, well, hey, look, you may
If you
need
got
extra
this,
fiber.
If you got that.
Yeah, you know, people need fiber, you know, so maybe her stool wasn't correct or something, and here she is learning and spreading the truth to everybody.
Man, I hope she's doing something better with
Yeah,
her
if you eat
life.
flour tortillas, you get backed up. Corn ones clear shit out.
That see, that's 2 sentences. Say that. Say that. Say how it benefits me. Not that it comes from the great crops of Mexico. Gives a fuck. Why do I need to know where it's coming from?
What's the difference between flour and corn tortilla? Are you backed up?
Yeah. So make it matter for me. Be a good salesperson. That's how it matters. Like, if you got to see where the demand is, you know?
Yeah.
So nobody cares where it's from. Cage-free eggs. Who gives a shit? Are these going to kill me or not? I don't understand this whole idea of like trying to. Why do I have to know about, like, do you ever read some packaging? Sometimes they tell me the lineage of the chicken.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people, yo. I'm
What?
sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
read it?
I don't read it.
You
but
need the fucking backstory.
I-
This chicken's name was Larry.
what? I mean, yo, Larry seems like
Why
a
you
wholesome
giving-
dude that may produce
gives
some
a fuck?
eggs. No,
It's just Larry's a great guy.
do you want to get
Like,
eggs from a Bobby?
I don't give a fuck.
Come on,
fucking
come
eggs.
on. Would you get eggs from a Bobby? Come
It's
on,
eggs. Nobody cares.
How about from a Chad? Would you get it from a Chad?
Oh my god.
Huh? A Samuel?
First of all, why are you naming your chickens?
Look, I
That's
mean,
first of all.
I'm saying, okay, so what's a reputable name for a chicken that you can say, okay, this
Chicken
egg is-
number 1, chicken number 2. They're gonna die and they're gonna go in a belly. Stop humanizing. Like, you're making me feel. They're making you feel guilty
on.
over every food decision.
You
It's
know,
so
Paul
annoying.
has the best eggs, man.
Paul.
Man, Paul. Word on the street is Paul got the best eggs, yo. And eggs is expensive, so you want to make sure you get the right eggs.
That's true.
You don't want to get eggs from a Larry.
Yes,
like
that's
Larry,
true.
Larry probably got shit all over his eggs.
You do need.
Larry sucked the eggs and then put it in the carton.
That's true. You do need the right eggs.
Larry spit in your eggs.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yo, Larry lays the eggs, spit on it, and then gives it to the farmer.
It'd be like a chicken whore or something.
A
like
chicken. Oh, yo, that Larry.
Yeah.
That Larry wide open, yo.
That. Yeah. You wouldn't want to get one. Larry's been in everybody.
Man,
Yeah.
man, you eat an egg and you get STD, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know. Do chickens can they get STDs? I don't even
I
know.
don't know. Well, I don't get eggs
That's
from Larry, so.
that. Give me that story.
That actually, I ain't gonna lie.
That'll sell more.
But
Cage free, except for these slut eggs.
eggs. Slutty eggs.
Slut eggs. Give me those. I want to see that. This chicken just can't stop. Her legs are always open, just constantly popping out. That'd be great. Open leg eggs. That'd be great.
This omelet was made with 100% whoreness.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's great salesmanship.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that can add more diversity to the world.
Yeah. Don't give me like backstories like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Where we go from there?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, look, guys, just read the back of your egg cartons and stay safe out there.
Yeah, right.
You got to make sure you have clean eggs.
Yeah.
Egg prices are high. They're gonna try to cut it with stuff. When the prices are high, that's when people start getting kind of shifty and
That's probably, don't they do the thing now when like with chips they made the bag smaller but they kept the price the same.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe with eggs they're gonna make the eggs smaller.
You crack the egg, it's just mad air in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
People like, yo,
where's the
cooking
yolk?
air?
Where's the fucking
And you want to get like a dribble of like egg yolk and egg white. And a whole bunch of air just.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what the?
If anything, like the recession that making these things like smaller, it should mean that the obesity rate is probably a lot lower.
Nah, motherfucker, just buy 20 more of them shits, yo.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Chips? Chips? Bro, chips is too addicting for you to not be satisfied. Like, yeah, chips is one of those things, unfortunately, like, you get one bag of chip and that shit don't satisfy you and you have money, you just gotta get more. You just have to get more.
This is the one thing I didn't understand is like when like obese people, like fat people, don't they need to make like a decent amount of money because they have to keep on eating? So that means that they always got to buy more food. Don't they make?
That's. But usually shitty food is cheaper.
But don't you have to keep eating that?
You know what? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like, all right, if you get eggs, I feel like eggs is more expensive than chips. So you can like and chips will get you fat like immediately. Eggs is one of those things where you like it's more protein,
cholesterol.
Yeah, cholesterol. I mean, it's cholesterol, protein, fat, whatever. But eggs don't give you that full satisfaction. You know what I mean? Like you can eat eggs. It could be the same calorie content as like chips, but chips is like you eat it when you eat enough, that void is filled. When you eat a lot of eggs, that shit is kind of like I'm full, but not. I can still maybe fit a little bit more in. You know what I mean?
Right. That's like the marketing of that.
Yeah, like you eat a lot of omelets, you kind of like.
You
eat a lot of fries, you're like, oh my god, yo, that shit is good. Like you be like, damn, like fries and burger, you be like, god damn, I'm satisfied.
I was thinking about that, where like the advertising for that's good too. We talk a lot about advertising on this, I noticed.
Well, I mean, we live in a capitalist society, and advertisement is what, man. I mean, you live in America, bro. We both know, right? Like, we wear Nikes because that has been obliterated in our brains, like or not obliterated, but like just pumped into our brains since birth.
Yeah.
So now you look at a Skechers. You literally somebody wears Skechers because of marketing. You look down, like people look down upon people that wear Skechers or something like that.
Yeah, nobody's made like a shoe, or maybe they have, and I haven't seen it, but there's no popular shoe brand with no like sweatshop stuff.
Ooh, that's a good point.
There's no, but we kind of maybe there was at one point, and then it never caught on because there's not enough money to keep up with Nike and Adidas. I don't know.
That's a good point. I never really thought. I mean, they got some people that say they don't, but
they don't.
I mean, that's what's marketed. Now I don't know what Adidas does. I'm talking about like there's some companies that say we don't use that type of labor.
Yeah.
But you really don't know. I don't know. Like, cause we really don't care. Unfortunately.
No, we can't afford to care. can't afford to.
Even if we can't afford it, we still wouldn't. There's people
You have
that
to go
actually
out of
can
your
afford
way.
it and still don't do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, we all know it exists,
Yeah.
and we still buy it from the companies that we know they do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's been,
Well, the iPhones. We all got iPhones. They all
bro,
sweatshops.
they screwing my country up, and I got an iPhone right here.
Oh, they're taking. What are they taking
Yeah,
from
bro,
yours?
the cobalt or whatever that's coming from like central from my continent, Central Africa, like around I think like the Congo or something like that.
Yeah.
And like you got people, literally like thousands of people just going to these these mines or whatever, and like I mean unsafe conditions, child labor. You know, you 7 years old going in there, they coming out with full dirt, everything cobalt in their lungs and shit.
What are they taking?
Cobalt, like, or
Cobalt.
other like natural resources, but like thing is like you have to go like deep in the earth, and
So you could die.
right. Yeah.
'Cause it would fall.
The gas is it's you know you're in a cavernous cave. Ain't nobody cooking good food in a cavernous
Right.
cave. You know,
Right.
You definitely getting dirty eggs from Larry in there.
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's where Larry is.
That's African country. There's a Larry just
Yeah.
laying eggs, just giving my people dirty eggs. But
That's where they. That should be the story of that thing in the back. This chicken has mined eggs. White people have tried to. You know, actually, speaking of, like talking about Africa, you know, like the richest Bukharian, like my kind of Jew,
Right.
his name is Lev Leviev, and
that sounds.
he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Which means that the way he got his money is not right. He's a what do you call it? Blood diamond smuggler.
That name sound familiar. Yeah.
He took diamonds from Angola.
Oh
And
shit.
he would sell them and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
He's a very shady dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, yeah.
Yeah, diamonds in Africa usually equals evil.
But how come when they get the diamonds? I mean, I don't know if you know. And is it in Liberia? It's the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. They had like
They have
blood
diamonds.
Yeah, blood diamonds and stuff was like a big thing specifically in my country. Like my president or whatever, like the president at the time,
Yeah.
Charles Taylor. He was the one that started like the war and everything in Sierra Leone and stuff like that.
Because
which like
of this.
well,
Because of
over
blood diamond?
over blood diamonds really. So
Okay.
like that's how they finance like the the arms or the weapons,
Yeah.
the drugs and all this other stuff.
That's one of their main exports.
Exports is usually diamonds. It's gonna be diamonds, gold, other things.
Okay.
That was like the big thing. Yeah,
Wow.
and gold. Gold, definitely gold.
Do you know anyone was like? Is that considered like modern slavery? Like them trying to like take the diamonds? And
The
stuff?
diamonds? I mean, basically, it's
Because who gets picked to do that?
usually because I had some friends that like will go into like the interior and like mine for gold and
They
stuff like
would
that.
do that.
Yeah. I mean, because that's like you get money, you get paid, and sometimes like depending on jobs and stuff, like that's like maybe the only lucrative job that you may.
Well, so they do get a living wage, or they?
I don't know. I wouldn't say I
No?
don't know what's living to be because
Yeah.
shit's rough over there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
I'd say that the person that I know or a few people that I know that they did it, like they got paid. Like they went there, they come back, they have money, they're able to do stuff. So like I don't know what it is now, but they get paid. But I think the thing is that what they get paid is nowhere near what you get on the actual marketplace.
Of course, yeah.
But that's marketing.
That's the capitalism 101.
Oh,
You pay the labor the least amount possible, and then you make the most up top. They should steal them. I mean,
Steal?
I'm sure that. Oh well, I guess they can't because they got like guns pointing at them while they do it.
Not anymore. I mean,
No, I don't know.
I don't. I mean, let me not say I don't.
Yeah.
I've never been there, but
Yeah.
from what I know, from what I kind of hear about or know of, is that they don't have it like they used to. I mean, they still have in some places where like like you try to run away, you try to steal, like you just disappear or you just won't. Something will happen,
Yeah.
and that's it, and no one's counting. Like there's
Jeez.
no whatever, so you just might not show up one day or you're just gone or whatever.
Damn, man.
But if you try to steal, for one, you steal it, right? So like if you do steal it, you can sell it, but still that sale of what you're selling it, you as a capitalist coming from a capitalist society, you're gonna always pay less. Cause you would rather pay somebody in Switzerland more.
Yeah, yeah.
Because of your assumption of quality and X,
yeah.
Y, and Z. Even though they cut it with like shitty ore too, so like they don't even give you like the pure stuff. You can go to Africa and get like pure gold, but your perception of Africa and like the way it looks, cause gold don't look like solid. That's like
because it's like a rock.
Yeah, it can be a rock or it can be like powder, like literally like a bag of powder or something like that of like gold.
That's what it looks like.
Sometimes yeah.
And then they liquidate it and.
Yeah, so like I've seen like someone that like it literally got gold from the ground. It was like, yo, here's gold right here, and that shit was like in sometime powder or like flaky form or something like that.
And did you was that the first? You were like, what the fuck?
I didn't touch it, but like I mean, there's like look, I got gold, like this, I got got it from there. This,
I wouldn't even believe it. It would look like dirt. I would think like what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's it's a tricky thing because like it looks shiny.
Yeah.
So what do I know? But
there's a mineral where it looks like gold. It's called fool's gold, but I forgot what the actual thing is.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like very easy to kind of like break off and stuff like that. I forgot what it was called.
I actually did some gold out in Southeast Asia, and I'm wearing some. Actually, what's her name? I forgot her name. Young Me. Young Me May or something like that. She was talking about the gold. I was watching her Instagram, and she was talking about like how the gold is easy to bend or something like that. But because like pure gold, like 24 karat, like or pure gold is easy to break. So you usually got to mix it with like some type of other ore so it can be strong. Like if somebody has a gold like 24K or like the purest gold, that shit will like literally you can like snap it.
Oh,
so that's why you got to mix it with like some type of other ore or something like that, so it's like strong, so it don't like bend easy.
I don't know when we'll ever need this though. Like we'll need to know
gold.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we talk, bro. I don't know about you, bro, but gold chain incoming, bro. We talking
really?
about Speak for yourself. You can be bare chested. I'm gonna. I
will never buy.
My chest is gonna be shiny.
I will never buy a gold.
Nah.
Chain. No.
Why not?
When you're in your bar mitzvah.
Yeah, see, I was about to make an assumption. I'm glad you said this. Okay.
Yeah, so they give it to you.
All right.
As a gift.
Yeah.
But it's like in a box. So I don't even know where it is.
You never want to throw that on?
No.
Like, yo, what's up? I've been bar mitzvah. You know?
I feel no.
you don't want to,
I've
put
been
that little
bar
flex.
mitzvah.
Yeah, just kind of make it.
Everybody's been bar mitzvah.
Yeah, so they say.
Oh, so they say.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone say, hey, you could be part of the group. You could be like, yo, for real, here's the chain to prove it.
But why would I would always look at it like I'm a target, like for theft.
A target? Nah, a target for this blessing.
What blessing? I would look at like I'm holding a gold chain. Just practically speaking, I'm like, this is a complete waste.
Hey, yo, flex, like, yo, what's up, baby? How you doing, yo? I've been bar mitzvah. You know what that means? It means that money is incoming, yo. What's up?
That's not what?
Money incoming. You gotta just show the sign that money's incoming some way, somehow, soon.
Have you ever had a gold chain?
Yeah.
But did you ever wear it like so you've worn it to like clubs?
Yes.
Does it work?
Yes.
Really?
I mean, in my mind, yes.
Oh, in your mind.
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I ain't do post analysis.
No, like, have you ever done like a thing where like a couple, like before you wore the gold chain and then after you wore the gold chain?
I would say it's one of those things that depending on what you what your perception is of like cool or whatever, that like it's almost like kind of like you put like a nice smelling cologne or something like that on, it just elevate, you just walk different. So, or you wear like nice clothes.
Yeah, that okay. Clothes okay.
Yeah, but if you wear like a gold, all right, it's like if you wear a gold chain with the right clothes or whatever, like that, you will move different. So
yeah, I'll move like, get the fuck away from me.
Start itching.
I'll put this in my shirt and make sure nobody touches it.
You every second.
Yeah, they're like more Jewy than before. No, don't look.
Don't look.
No,
the like shiniest thing on your body. Don't look. Don't look.
Yeah, I'd be just worried all the time.
I mean, okay. If you, so what you're saying is, if you're in a area where like that could affect you, tuck that shit in.
Yeah.
But like, If you want some gala, not gala.
Gala.
Sorry.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Oh, sorry. I revealed.
Places you know.
Yeah, I
He goes
revealed
to
my
gala.
cards. I'm sorry, guys.
Damn, man. You got gala money. That's great.
I'm coming out here and I go to galas. I'm sorry.
Damn, man. Now I know why you wear the
no,
gold chains.
I'm sorry. This is what you do when you go to galas.
Maybe if I go to galas, I'll do that. Because then everybody will be like, okay, you're wearing gold. That's tacky.
Yeah,
To them, that's like other level.
Right. It's like, why the security officer wearing gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm flexing on these on these higher ups.
Yeah.
Trying to get into Illuminati.
Yeah. Everybody I know, but everybody I see that's rich, it's like that stereotype. They don't dress like that.
You know what?
Bill Gates and Bezos and all that.
Yeah, it's
I do see entertainers dress like that.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I see he always has a chain.
Right, like
Chris Rock and Chappelle and all them. Yeah, they were jewelry.
a gold chain just adds. I mean, it does add something. It's not necessary, obviously.
Well, of course.
Yeah, none of it's necessary.
There's no requirement for it.
But something about a gold chain, it's like almost like you wear like a good watch.
Yeah.
Like if you wear a good watch, like you just move different because you just know what you got. It may not mean something out there, maybe, but it's like are you into sneakers?
Yeah, somewhat.
A little bit. So like, if you wear like this, okay, here you go. If you wear, you wear Adidas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wear Adidas, your favorite Adidas sneakers. You move different, right, bro? If you wore Skechers, you will move different.
Careless,
bro.
I'll just make homeless people. They'd recognize me though.
Hey, no, you would sit next to a homeless dude. And you share the blanket. You'd be like, "Hey, what's up? How's your day been?"
He would look at you got the homeless ones. That's great.
And you'd be like, "Wait, oh shit, I guess I don't have a home."
Yeah.
You just came from your apartment. You just realized that's not even your apartment. You walked out with Skechers.
I would buy gold because it's a good, I guess, investment into something, right?
Yeah.
If you buy gold, then it's like you have something of worth.
Yeah.
See, now I'm like, this is the Jewy part of me. Here's the practical.
It's like, it's worth pretty good on the market there.
Yeah, I would just do it for that. But to wear it, I don't know.
Would you ever wear earrings?
No. No. What the fuck?
Can you imagine?
What the fuck? Why would I wear earrings?
That's a rhetorical question, maybe.
I have like a birthmark on my ear where the dot.
Oh, really?
So people think I have my ear pierced here.
Ah, okay.
Did you ever
bought? Huh? Yeah, I had earrings. Yeah.
When did you stop?
Ooh, that was an error. I think I stopped when after college, really. Yeah.
Why did you stop?
I kind of went through this phase, I guess, of like I was in I was kind of like had a job, like a bank job or something like that, and like basically I was trying to get money or something like that, and part of that was not having earrings or something like that. I felt
like it.
Well, it was more like you go to a bank, and at the time it doesn't look like people dress the way I was dressing, so I kind of did like that transformation of now wearing a bank vest and a collar shirt, and then
Damn.
I know, bro.
Money changed you.
It does, man, bro.
Damn.
And when you broke, after a while, you start maneuvering different.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you be like, yo, my stomach doesn't have style, so
you got to just sell your earrings for.
Nah, I'm sure it's fake.
Oh, really?
What? Yeah,
I
bro.
I thought you were talking about gold chains.
Bro. I had dollar store. I had dollar store or like not dollar store, because we used to you go to the beauty shop or whatever, right? And they used to have like a little thing next to the counter, and they'll have like a whole bunch of like just like these fake earrings, like cubic zirconium. Yeah, maybe, I don't even know. I just know it's just shiny, and then at a time women like shiny stuff, so I was like, I'll put that in my ear. That's it.
Yeah.
So until you have like the little gem star looking one or something like that, right? We had like the little stud like earring one with the little fake dime, whatever.
And how long did you have these?
I had that for like a couple years.
Did you ever take them out?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know do you always keep them in?
No, you always don't keep them in. Sometimes you take them out. Sometimes, I mean, because sometimes it might even break, or it might get, something might happen, or you be like, nah, today's a different day. I'm gonna wear the gem stars today. Now I'm gonna wear the yellow ones.
Did
now
they
I'm
help?
This one. Yeah.
Help you get with women and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it made me feel that way. I don't think it had a noticeable difference. I mean, you still had to have some other things lined up for you. So the earrings was the earrings got you in the game to play. When you didn't have earrings, now you're trying to fight to get in the game. At the time, it felt like.
Damn.
It's kind of like, again, if you wore Skechers, you wore some anime shirt or something like that. Again, no knock to anybody. I love anime, and Skechers are great work shoes. But if you're off work and there's no good animes out, and you're wearing those two things, you can still be in the game, but you kind of have to. You gotta almost be like Mayweather or Pacquiao to be in that game. You know what I mean?
You gotta work harder.
Yeah. If you if you got earrings and nice sneakers or whatever, you can be a Jake Paul, and then you live your best life. You don't gotta bob and weave and oh my God, what's up? What's up? Nothing. You got nice clothes. You just be like, hey, that's all.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have done that
at the time, but. Of course, it came at great expense, and by expense, just money not invested.
What do you mean? I thought you said it was like Cuba. It was cheap.
Yeah, but you know what? Because you bought so much of it, and then you don't have no money to begin with.
Oh,
yeah. So if you're buying this, you don't have enough money to even have that.
Yeah.
You're just this last $10 should not be used. Yeah. It should be used on a vehicle moving me forward, not on these. Cubic zirconian whatever that broke for the 5th time, and this is my 2nd or 3rd pair this week.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it was a mess.
So this is the lesson of this podcast. If you're trying to get laid and you're in college, get paid. I was gonna.
You had something in mind. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say get earrings.
Oh.
Or no.
Why not make it rhyme? Get paid and what rhyme is it with earrings that would make sense here?
I'm not. What the fuck?
Come on. I'm not gonna make a bias here. I mean, what kind of guy am I to make a bias?
Get
you can't
earrings. Rap? I don't know. Beering? I don't know. What rhymes?
Get earrings. Don't catch feelings.
Oh, there you go.
That doesn't rhyme. Ooh, okay. Nah,
that does rhyme.
I gotta.
Get earrings. Don't catch feelings.
Nah,
that does rhyme.
Earrings, feelings. Nah, but you gotta do like earring. Nah, that sounds stupid. Damn. Ooh. I can't go off on a note like this.
Go ahead.
Shit. Okay.
That's right.
Earrings. Appearance. No, appearance. Yeah, earrings, appearance. Yeah. I will kill it, but he the beat off. You know what I'm saying? So the cadence. You know what I mean? Like I wish the hi hats.
Cadence, hi hats.
Yeah, and the snare and the bass and the
excuses. I got all that shit in my mouth. Pause.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you.
Hey, yo, pause. We should end it always on a pause. Hey, yo, pause. I got the hi hats in my mouth. Hey, yo.
Oh wow.
Hey, yo,
how big are the hi hats?
Oh, pause. Hey, yo. Damn. That's. I don't even know what that means.
You said it. I'm just trying to make clarifications.
He's measuring hi hats. He's measuring men's hi hats now.
Oh, hey, yo, you talking about the diameters?
Hey, yo.
The circumference.
All right, guys. And ladies and everybody, we accomplished a lot.
Yes.
Thank you for listening to Third Culture Talk.
Yes.
We'll talk to you soon. Like, follow, subscribe. If you see us on the street, just say hello, and then that's it. Don't ask us for more.
Say TCT.
Yeah, TCT. Leave me be.
Ooh.
Bam.
Oh, my
man
got the.
That's where we end it. All right. Peace.
Peace.